It's about time. So here is a thing though, there is also IGN version. It's written here that there is exclusive extended gameplay reveal. So we are going to watch the official one from the CI Games channel, and after that we're gonna watch IGN.
Mornstead has fallen, its great army decimated by the legions of Adir, the demon god. But one light still flickers in the ever-growing gloom, the light of the Dark Crusader.
Dark Crusader. I don't recall anything like that from the original Lords of the Fallen. It doesn't ring the bell. But yeah, like the story is 1,000 years later, I think, yeah. Well, some Bloodborne vibes over here with that outfit now.
The radiance of Mornstead withers.
That's some sick armor set, by the way.
Idir's darkness threatens to desolate our world. Ascend to Aureus, my child.
Interesting, chair.
As his holy redeemer.
Look at this vibrant color.
In light,
Looking great.
we walk.
In light we walk.
Burn their very souls to ash.
Oh. Souls mentioned, Dark Souls confirmed. Hold. Wait, rolls.
Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders.
I am a man who walks
Holy shit!
and when I'm walking a dark road at night I stroll through the
They actually, yeah.
Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly.
Well,
fear of the dark.
good choice of music, not going to lie.
Of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there.
Prove yourself worthy of this gift.
By your radiance, grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days.
Relinquish the lamp and your suffering ends.
Another unfortunate made a slave to unceasing hunger. I pity you.
Reignite the blessed beacons of Mornstead and thwart Adir's cataclysmic resurrection.
It's actually gameplay from the leaks, but extended. There is like a few things that I have noticed, but before I'm going to start discussing and analyzing the trailer, let's see the IGNs. Makes me actually wonder what IGN is going to bring. Well, this is already extended. You for real? We we got like a 10 seconds long sequence of combat with one boss. Fucking ultimate exclusive, by I can't. But I want to look at the gameplay again. Dash, roll. It seems like when you're unlocked, you're rolling. When you're locked on, you are dashing. So it's kind of exactly like it is in case of Bloodborne. Well, co-op confirmed, unless it is like NPC, yeah, of course. I mean, like, it was confirmed a long time ago, yeah, but What I am the most interested about is the fact like we have invasions confirmed. Okay, so I want you to notice these dashes. So when I was looking at the leaks, it was looking to me like there is a little bit of a cooldown between the dashes, so you cannot like spam after another. And look, like a one dash, character stops and goes further. The question is like there is like a actual like clearly like some sort of the delay between the dashes. The question is if that's like a long enough for the sake of so like a high latency in the PvP is not going to cause the same effect like it is in case of, for example, Elden Ring. So like on the high latency, when someone is dashing and dashing over and over, because of the high latency, their iframes overlapping and they are unhittable as long as they are spamming rolls. It's looking very pretty though, very smooth. But yeah, this jump doesn't look like a free jump. Looking kind of like something more similar to the Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3 jumps, yeah? We can probably expect that jump similar to what we have in Elden Ring, just not going to be here. It's probably going some sort of the jump of the sprint similar to the other Souls games. That one might be confusing, yeah? But what we see here, this part of the video, is actually like this different character to the another one. Look, like he's doing something and then there is like a smooth transition. Like it's kind of shame because it doesn't tell us anything, this part like over here. Yeah, it seems like there is like some sort of the charge attack, whatever thing, and then like you get like a 1 frame transition onto, I assume, what is reposed. I'm not sure if you have seen in this trailer any sort of the repost system whatsoever. As far as we know, like reposting in this game is kind of like in Sekiro, in the meaning that repost is on the block. It's just that you have to time it. Instead of holding the block, you have to just click it and then you are essentially the reposting oncoming attack. Here is that thingy that I was talking about in the previous video about the leaks. So if you're going to look at this spell, Pyromancy in particular, the gamer is charging up some sort of the Pyromancy, and so the attack actually comes from the air, like it is like a thunderbolt from Elden Ring. It kind of makes me wonder like how annoying it is going to be in PvP. Let's look at that one. So look what is going on here. There is like 2 enemies, yeah, the attack coming between them. And the camera rotates onto the guy on the left, which makes me believe that there is some sort of the magnet type of bullshit in this game. Like basically, even without lock-on, you are probably going to be automatically kind of magneted towards the one of the enemies that are maybe like at the center of the screen or something like that. Maybe it is possible to turn it off in the options, but usually this type of mechanics are kind of dog shit, unless like, you know, there is like no HUD, yeah? Maybe the guy just like clicked the lock on at the last moment, yeah? We don't really know it at the given moment. This is like a fire surge, like from Dark Souls 3. Might be a good finisher, especially for PvP, when someone going to be on the low HP. I really fucking love the way how smooth the dashes and everything looks like. Just check this out. Like the gameplay seems very interesting. Also, like, very interesting thing to spot here. Look how tight the dash actually is here for some reason. So over here, dash is going to happen to the left side. And it looks like a normal, yeah? You're dashing away. But here, dash to the right side for whatever reason, it's actually curves around, like it goes around the enemy almost in the way that you could essentially land the backstab. Like you do like kind of 90 degrees turn here. What is the difference between the previous dash and this one? What is the mechanical influence for the sake of so the dash actually just looks differently when it comes to its angle?
Ceasing hunger, I pity you.
Man, it's looking so nice. The enemies, unlike in Elden Ring, where they are doing very, very long combos, but also like super fast, here it seems like the attacks of the enemies are overall kind of slower. Maybe because of that, there is going to be more focus on the foundations, like fundamentals of the mechanics, like your dashes and so on, because Elden Ring, you know, like it has all these fucking combos and so on, just because stuff like, for example, Bloodhound Step exists, and from the like meta perspective of the game, you're supposed to use these tools, but it ultimately leads to the situation that gameplay experience, for example, in the PvP is less skilled, less fundamental based, and more like kind of gimmicky, let's call it that way. So maybe this game actually is going to be very skilled on the fundamental level, who knows? Alright, anyways. Here we have Booba, here we have World Exclusive by IGN. And let's look it up, because there was something in this one that I actually noticed that actually interested me a ton. This blade of his, let's call it the Moonlight Greatsword, okay? Because yeah, like you probably can see some resemblance, yeah? I would even say like it is Moonlight Curved sword, most likely, yeah? So here is a thing. First of all, the original Lords of the Fallen from 2014 was strongly focused around proper spacing with the running attacks and so on. And I see two different types of the running attacks in this game. So you probably have like a running attack on the running R1 and running attack on the running R2, it seems like. Like you have one from the jump, and also you have one like a faster. You have two different attacks of the kind of projectile type. So basically two different special attacks. This is like the second one. Like the gamer sends that fucking X, and here is just like horizontal slash. And what is also very interesting to me, it seems like rotating of the character, it's going to have some sort of the weight, but it's not going to be as heavy as it is in many modern games, like for example Witcher 3 and so on, yeah? Lords of the Fallen from 2014 had that issue that everything felt very, very clunky because of the how heavy like rotating the character actually was. And it seems like it's not going to be the case in this game. Rotating indeed has some weight, clearly. But for example, this rotation over here that we see, it seems way faster than, for example, you would expect after like Lords of the Fallen from 2014. Worth to mention, guys, it is like completely different engine and so on. So the similarities like are probably negligible and like mostly accidental if there are any, besides like, you know, the worlds presented like from the lore perspective. Well, it's good because Lords of the Fallen, people really disliked a lot of the elements of original game, yeah? IG and all the other PvP focused Souls tubers are going to eat good. I only hope that CI Games is not going to drop the ball with the marketing of this game, because currently the presence in the media of the Lords of the Fallen is dog shit. But I hope like they are going to put the heavy money onto marketing of this game. It's we currently have Elden Ring, then we are going to have the Armored Core 6, and then when the hype on the Armored Core 6 probably gonna start like going down, then we are going to have Lyris of the Lords of the Fallen. It's just, yeah, the stars align very nicely and I fucking love it. They are apparently going to have like a reskins. Look at that. Like this like pre-order bullshit, yeah? But it seems like it's actually cool. Like I actually like it. There is actually pay to win bullshit too when you're going to pre-order, in the form like you're getting like the XP items at the beginning, mana items, and HP, like healing. Actually, that's says something about the world of this game, though. Now, when I think about it, this HP items, 5 times HP items, it might be like life gems from Dark Souls 2. Anyways, if they are going to allow us to basically get the reskins. I wonder if that's gonna be in the some sort of the live service type, so we're gonna have to pay with the real money for it, or maybe there is going to be some sort of the in-game system. No matter if like one on the another, having possibility to, for example, let's say have fucking red claymore or something like that, it's going to be fucking good. I actually, like, you know, whereas I can understand a lot of people do not like live service type of bullshit, it is one of the ways to allow developers to have the stable income and therefore work on the game the long term and keep the content going. So yeah, like something harmless, like for example, like reskins or like skins to the weapons, or like just some sort of the chroma type of bullshit. I am absolutely down for it. And honestly, dudes, holy shit, I really hope that these people responsible for this game, CI Games, they are not going to drop a fucking ball. Jesus, like, make this game big, make it a great competitor, because holy fuck, it's like, it was so long since like we didn't have actually legitimate competitor to the Souls games. And this game actually looking fucking good. It's looking so incredibly promising. Also has confirmed a lot of the systems that potentially going to allow players like me to just like stay with the game for longer. Like in this particular case, invasions is actually something that they confirmed in this, that being a thing in this game. And maybe with it, we are going to get like a possibility to duel people. Maybe there's gonna be some sort of the arena in the future, or maybe even the release. Just like a ways to prolong the gameplay and also to make the content out of the game for the sake of so I can enjoy it for longer. And therefore, I can provide content for you. Oh man, I just cannot wait. The hopes are huge. Very nice shot, by the way. Fucking love it.
Riposo. Oh man. Hello, gamer. Memory's broken. System goes unspoken.